Hey guys, welcome to Thrive with Sushmita. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Sushmita and I love explaining and learning English. This is that time of the year 2024 is leaving and we are welcoming 2025, right? So we are all filled with energy and are busy preparing for our goals and the self-development things that we all want to do this year. So I am full of energy and I really want to see that energy in you. So if you are that, this video is definitely for you. Now, if I tell you, what if you dedicate 30 minutes of your day, mind it, 30 minutes of your day in learning English, by the end of the year, you will be filled with not only knowledge, but with that fluency and the self-development that you are looking forward, right? So in that case, you will see a sea change in yourself. So why not we start it today? In today's video, we will be discussing about a plan, which will help you to achieve fluency in English and be the best version of yourself. Correct? So what is this that I'm talking about? I'm talking about the 10-10-10 rule. If you divide this 30 minutes of your life every single day, you will be able to develop yourself and be a great speaker, be very confident, and most importantly, you will gain knowledge and be the best version of yourself, right? Without further ado, let's dive into it and see what I'm talking about. So if you give this 30 minutes of your life, how can you plan it? I'm talking about the 10, 10 and 10 rule. Now, what is this 10-10 rule? This is about 10 minutes, 10 minutes and 10 minutes, right? So the first 10, it is all about learning vocabulary. The next 10 is about working on grammar, and the next 10 is about practicing or writing and speaking English. Let us discuss each one of it in details. So the first one that I talk about is vocabulary, learning of vocabulary. Vocabulary is nothing but the stock of words that you have. How can you enhance? When I talk to people and I always tell them that you really need to work on your vocabulary, and then they are confused, like, how to start? What is that I can start? That vocabulary you're telling me, but how do I start? That's the question, right? What you can do is these 10 minutes, you can utilize it or you can divide it in a way like into weekly topics, right? So topics can be anything. It can be about travel, it can be about tourism, it can be about hospitality, it can be about education, it can be about your country, it can be about agriculture, it can be about hygiene, it can be about food and beverages, So when you pick up this one topic, how to go, see, there are so many things available, and in this era of 2024, if you don't use a technology for your own benefit, you will definitely lag behind. Now, if I give you an example, for example, if I open this, my laptop and I see this ChatGPT, I've just opened ChatGPT and I ask ChatGPT, can you give me a vocabulary list related to travel and tourism? Now I have got a list. So if I read this for you, how does it go? Like, see, general travel vocabulary, it is itinerary, destination, tourist, backpacker, vacation, excursion, staycation. Transportation, if you see, it's about airfare, boarding pass, layover, commuter, car rental, ferry. If you talk about accommodation, it's hotel, hostel, resort, B&B, which is bed and breakfast. What is it? It's a small lodging which offers breakfast as a part of the stay. It is check-in, it is about amenities, sightseeing and activities. It's about landmark, tour guide, adventure tourism, cultural tourism, itinerary, souvenir, travel documents if you talk about passport, visa, travel insurance, customs. If you talk about travel expressions, it can be bon voyage, off the beaten path, travel light, globe trotter. Who is a globe trotter? Somebody who travels frequently. common travel phrases. So here I got everything at one place. Now, if you know few of the words, you can just let it go. And few, if you are learning, then you use it in the sentences, know its meaning. Please divide it into, now if this words, it will depend. If I am comfortable for it, like in a week, I'll take a week. If you think no, I'll take around 20 days, maybe take those 20 days. In this similar manner, you can let's say weather and forecast, and then you do weather and forecast, all the words related with weather and forecast, and then you can use education and hospitality and whatnot. So that is going to really help you to enhance your vocabulary. The next is 10 minutes dedicated to grammar. So first of all, you have to know that at which level are you currently? Like, are you just a beginner, or you are at an intermediate level, or maybe you are at an advanced level? So if you're a beginner, just start with learning the concept of tenses and verbs and adjectives. And like if you are at an intermediate level, you can go with like the perfect tenses, right? And then if you are at an advanced level, practice reported speech and sentence structures. So you have to make sure that you put it into three different pointers. Like, first of all, you really need to learn the grammar rule. So the first one is learn the grammar rule. The second one is to understand the structure and use it in the sentences. So when you've understood the rule, what is the usage of that rule? And third will be practice it in the form of fill in the blanks, in the form of sheets, worksheets. Again, technology plays a role. You can definitely find out websites, and of course ChatGPT is there according to the topic that you are currently studying or learning. Please practice those sheets, and then use the concept or the rule that you have learned, right? The third one is about the next third, or the 10 minutes will be practicing speaking. See, initially, like if you're just a beginner and you are shy, practice it with yourself. Speak to yourself. Take out a topic, or maybe if you're just learning, let's say travel and tourism, if we discussed, just become a tourist and look at yourself into the mirror and practice as much as you want those words. How can you put it in sentences? How can you ask, make the mirror image yourself and talk to yourself? So that way you will slowly start to get confidence. Now again, this is the beginning level. Unless and until you start speaking to real people, it is not going to work out, because only and only when you start speaking to people in real life, your confidence, will start, you'll start gaining your confidence. So these are all levels. So once you feel that, okay, I'm ready, I can talk to people, make somebody, a friend, buddy who will help you. Maybe it may be your husband, it may be your friend. So this way you can support each other. If the person knows more than you, even great, because the person will be able to point out the mistakes that you are making. And again, you should be open to criticism. Of course, I'm talking about constructive criticism, right? So that is going to help you. So you can join some groups, you can practice speaking with ChatGPT, so that even you will get that response. That way you will be able to write also. So you will be able to see the grammatical errors also that you make. So 30 minutes, if you divide it like 10, 10, 10, and you started with learning the vocabulary and then the grammar and the practice and writing part. So let me tell you, this 10 10 10 rule is going to change your life. If you are really focused, if you really want to develop yourself and self-development is your goal, you really need to try it. This was all about today. We will meet you in the next video. Till then, take care, keep learning, keep thriving.